Close the door. Happy Friday Eve, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It is your main man, Christian. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm in the studio with my brother, my good friend, Kingsley Adiemi, aka Big Kang, the super engineer, the guy with the best ears this side of the Mason Dixon, bro. If you are an artist of any kind, it don't even have to be music. You anybody who needs sound manipulated to your best interest, call this guy. Like, he gives so much of a damn about what your product sound like. It is insane. You don't really run into people who have the dedication to that craft that he does. And I wanted him to come on the show today, and I want to talk about the state of music, how the government is playing a role in what I think is the oppression of the artist, through the changing of the industry. Amongst other things. Before I let Kingsley introduce himself, I do want to make a brief announcement. The name of my show is no longer Christian in Focus, right? Why did I do that? Because it just kind of didn't make sense. So I changed it to Politics with Pan. If you don't know me as Pan, you will watching this show. If you do know me as Pan, you know what to expect. So without further ado, Kang.
Yo. It's your boy Big Kang. Yeah. What you want me to tell him?
Tell them who you are, Kang. Okay. Tell them who you are, you know what I'm saying, what you do, where they can find you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Are you a Charmander or are you a Squirtle guy? You know what I mean? Like, who are you?
Well, Big Kang, Nigerian, as you can tell, Niger boy, even on my chest. Love music, audio engineer, producer. The whole nine. I don't know. It's a lot. I'm very layered. So if you want to know anything about me, I'm a nerd. Love anime. Love working out. Love music in general. Known him from Prairie View, of course.
PV. Shout out to all the Panthers.
But yeah, like I don't know, man. I'm a butterfly, man. I do everything. People know me for a lot of things, but if it's more than likely 9 times out of 10, it's music related in that sense. So, yeah, in a nutshell.
And if you was to start a new game of Pokemon,
I'm picking Squirtle. I'm Squirtle again.
I'm definitely picking Squirtle too. I started a game with Bulbasaur one time and was very pissed.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. He get flamed up like a lot. Like the bird Pokemon, the fire Pokemon, like he all right against rock Pokemon.
I mean, but at the gates, if you pick Squirtle, the first gym leader was Brock, so that was an easy dub.
This is true
because it's stone.
This is true.
So if you didn't know, but yeah.
If you didn't know, for
Squirtle
all of those,
cooler. I don't know.
Squirtle is a better. He's a better quest mate. Yeah. He's a better quest mate. I wouldn't want Pikachu. First thing, I wouldn't want Pikachu. Keep Pikachu away from me. Like, on the show, it was all fine and dandy. But on the game, Pikachu not that guy.
Yeah.
He's not that guy. I used to kick Pikachu's ass.
Yeah. Only in Pokemon Yellow where he was useful. Because he was the first one to start with anyway.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't get that one. I think that's when they had like the yellow, red, blue. Yeah. I was a blue guy.
I had blue and yellow.
I was a blue.
Years.
Yeah, never.
Decades ago.
Man, I got a Game Boy Color in there somewhere. One of them like purple see-through ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know where it is. If I can find it before we finish, like I'm gonna show everybody. Like I
nostalgic.
Might. Yeah, I want to put some batteries in it and like play a game.
Check it out.
Yeah. See, I think it should still work.
You play it. A lot of hours you're gonna be missing.
I'm gonna be in there.
You're gonna be in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in there.
And you're gonna have to get a lot of batteries because they ran out.
Yeah, but we got rechargeable ones now. Yeah. So it should be all right. Let me fix the comments. Hey, good evening, cuz.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. Good evening.
Hello, hello.
So, as always, right? As I've kept to the tradition. I have an artist that I would like to share with you all. Another good friend of mine. This young man is dope. He's an R&B singer. Actually, he's a crooner. You know, a crooner. You never heard of?
Crooner.
Yeah. He's a crooner. If you never heard of crooning, right? It is like professing profound affection, right? Like baby, please, right? You know what I'm saying? He lives in the realm of, what I'm saying. I would say he's like a I don't even know who to compare him to for real. It's not comparable. But like the music is gonna make you feel something. He go by the name of 96 Miles. I've known this young man for a very long time. We lived in Japan together. Uh, yeah. We all met in Japan way back in the day. Really good family friend. Comes from a very musical family. You can look that up. See who we related to, see what kind of jams they done put out. But bro done struck out on his own. You know what I mean? And he got some serious jams, and we finna get into one of them. It's called Late Night Reply by 96 Miles. We gonna jam out.
When you text me at 2 a.m. Say you miss the way I move, but you're lying there in this bed, still reaching out for proof. I know you want the files back, cause he don't look the same. You keep scrolling through these throwbacks, trying to cover up the pain. Late reply, you still call me every time you feel alone. Late reply, you still call me even though you got your own. Late reply, you still call me every time you feel alone. Late reply, you still call me even though you got your own. You say he buys you diamonds, but they don't shine like my touch. You keep chasing replacements, but you know it's never us. Can't fake the aura, you can't copy the tone. He might pull up in Prada, but he don't know your soul. Yeah. They reply, you still call me every time you're alone. They reply, you still call me even though you got your own. They reply, but you still call me every time we feel alone. They reply, but you still call me even though you got your own.
Yo, so that was Late Reply by 96 Miles. Kane, what you think about that?
That was fire. I'm thoroughly impressed. It was a really good song. Good production. Very well mixed. Got the vibe.
It got the vibe.
It's got a
Like,
vibe.
yeah. And I mean, I don't know if y'all can read lips, but I was saying that boy got heat in the vault. Like, he got a lot of stuff, man. So, hopefully I can bully him into like dropping some more music so that y'all can enjoy it, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? What they say, bring back whatever it is.
Bullying.
Yeah, bring back bullying.
Bullying
right?
works.
Bullying, I mean, it's
not a good thing, but it works.
I mean, I think two things can be true. I think two things can be true. Like, if I can punk you into your potential, I ain't mad at that.
It's like a positive and a negative. That's the way you approach it. I'm positive bullying.
Yeah. I think positive bullying, a little shame.
A little shame.
Like, I think a little shame is healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta feel bad about something. Like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? Like,
He's got great music.
Great music, fire. That's Late Night Reply, 96 miles. It's scrolling, along the bottom of the screen right here. You can follow him on all the social medias. He on there. You can find him on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud. Wherever music is played, is there. Right? You know what I'm saying? I got 2 more tracks from 96. We're going to get into that. So I don't know if y'all don't live in Houston, y'all ain't seen the news, or maybe you have. I hope it didn't make national news.
Oh, no.
I really hope it didn't. But I was so disappointed when I got on Twitter and seen that the news was true. That our county judge was removed from the Houston rodeo by the law. And I am disheartened by this. Because what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Like, so let me say this, right? If you don't know, right, like your elected officials are regular people. I would like to say that, right? Like they get elected to do jobs. Like they got to go to work. Like they're going to work, right? Like so in this instance, this lady, right, has decided that because she is in charge at her job, right, like that she can just kind of do whatever she want to do. Like that's what she decided doing that, right? Like her being the county judge does not supersede like reality, right? Like, am I making sense?
I mean, basically, she thought she could superpowers that are not gonna say superpowers, but like she could do things, cut corners. I don't know what she was even removed for.
Like so she wanted to be down on the floor,
like
right in the dirt, right
okay.
in the dirt. They're called shoot seats.
Shoot seats, okay.
Yeah, and they cost like $450 a seat, like right to be like right up on the thing. And the rodeo is saying like, yeah, she came to the rodeo X amount of times, right? Already, like, and we showed her love, right? And she just felt like, it's almost like from the way that it is being portrayed, it's like, you look out for somebody, right? You invite somebody to something, and it's like, yeah, come through, and then they keep bringing more and more and more people and wanting to come through again and again and again and again.
I'm getting you.
Right? Like that's, you know what I'm saying? And it is because that person feels entitled to what it is you're offering. Okay. For whatever reason. I get you, right? And I am, right, like, I feel like, right, like, because I'm aggravated, right, because she's a younger person in that space, and we are already like at a crossroads right now with like where we are in our politics and where we want to be. But where we are right now is like we are like really at the mercy of like the older generation, like for real. Think about our federal government, you think about our local government, like you don't really see too many people our age like representing us in government.
Nah, for sure.
You don't really see that. Now, like, she like we, you know what I'm saying, we're not that far up in age, but she is in that group of like young people, like young leaders, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that it makes it stuff like that makes it harder for the rest of the youth. Like at least in respective to like this area. Yeah. I like, I mean, how would that play out if somebody did that like in a Nigeria community?
I mean, like, I would say, like, are you saying like a younger entity trying to use their, I don't know.
Well, I would say like,
in what aspect are you like?
I would say like, if, you know what I'm saying, in that situation, right? Like, well, you offer somebody something and then they come again and they come again and they come again. And then when they come the 4th or 5th time, you say, hey, you got to stop. And then they go like, well, I am such and such and such. And this is a travesty, blah, 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 blah. Like, You know, like how would like the elders in your community like handle that?
I mean, elders in Nigeria communicate that from the get go. They kind of set a boundary from the get go.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's, hey, this is a good gesture as a first time for you, like welcoming you as the high chief or high priest or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's more like in communication is already told, like, hey, this is either you're one time, or we welcome you to be a part of this. Whatever we do, you're part of. So there's a boundary. It's already established, but it's kind of hard to say because elders have their own ways, being that it's Yoruba or Igbo, so it's more like a tribe thing.
Yeah.
It can't be. It's not like there's politics in Nigeria, but it's also tribe related. So at the end of the day, it's always going to be a boundary. Yeah, that's already established from the get go.
I can dig that.
And so it seems like there was no boundary established on this.
And and I could see the other side of that coin, right? But I don't know. I mean, we all say stuff like, just have like common sense. Yeah. Right? But what's right to me, not right to you? You know what I mean? Like, even though we may agree that like, we may agree universally on some things, like how, like a person who will go to a party uninvited. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, until somebody tell them like, yo, who do you know, or why? How are you here? Would you? Why do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, why would you do that?
I don't know. Nigerians are a little different. Like weddings, they love inviting people that ain't got nothing to do with the wedding. Yeah. So it's kind of hard for me to call it, but it just depends on what it is. Again, boundaries could be set. If they tell you off the get go, hey, family's the only ones invited. Family's the only one invited. No matter if you're the lead pastor of the church or whatever.
So do you think that in this instance, right? Because I don't want to be so hard on, you know what I'm saying, the actions, you know what I'm saying, on her. But, like, would you, to play devil's advocate, like, you think it would be fair to say that they could have had better communication, like, at the onset? Because in the correspondence that I saw, right, like, she put out her statements, the rodeo put out their statements. She been going hard.
So I haven't seen the context of all that. Like, I mean, like, so if you were to, like, as you're peeping that, like, what's the context? What does she feel like she didn't want to pay for those seats? Well, or she felt like,
well, I definitely
why was there being removed such a back and forth? Because I mean, at the end of the day, maybe she knows that, like, yeah, you're a city official, but like you're judge or whatnot, but like you're not. You thought you get free tickets being the judge?
I mean, I honestly,
and like I'm saying, like that should be a boundary that should be explained to her like ahead of time.
I mean, I honestly think that yes, right? Like I honestly think that yes, she thinks that. I think that a lot of elected officials feel like because I am city council such and such, or senator such and such, or whatever such and such, that everybody should just open doors for me and give me whatever it is I want.
So entitlement of the position that you think?
I definitely think that. I don't think that this is something that is just like exclusive to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like for anyone else who may have felt that way, like you say, they're regular human beings. They're regular citizens like everyone else. They probably just gotta communicate that a little bit more.
A little bit. I mean, maybe. I mean,
because rodeo officials, city officials, I don't know how that works.
Well, so like the rodeo is its own independent entity,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Nonprofit. So that goes. So it's like, all right, bet your engineering firm rents out a building that the county owns, right? You know what I'm saying? And because she in charge of the county, you feel me? Yeah, let her come through and kick it. But she coming through with people, with extra people. Like she ain't really coming through by herself, you feel me? But you accommodate, right? Because y'all have like a working relationship. Like this is the way that it is being like portrayed. right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got a working relationship.
All right.
But then it just kind of goes a little bit too far.
Yep.
Right? And the person is like, well, you know what I'm saying? You've been kind of like letting me come. And it's like, yeah, but I'm paying for this.
All right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of what I seen, it was like, oh, well, like, I'm, you know, like, I'm the county judge. Like, you shouldn't, you know, like, I've
Right.
always been able to do this, like, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But I'm still paying for this. Like, this is my time. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like, where's the line there?
I don't think it's a line. Again, it's just like a communication
Yeah.
from the judge understanding that. And I don't know how that works. I don't know what perks they may get, what's been said under the table, who knows what. If it's an entity like, I mean, I know people at my job that have like inside for the rodeo. You know, they're volunteering and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they get badges and stuff for people, but they ain't giving us free tickets, so we know not to ask for no free tickets or free entry. You know what I'm saying? It's like we should know.
There's a clear delineation.
Yeah.
Like in the
There should have been that from the beginning. If she felt slighted, I mean, that's on her. But
definitely felt slighted.
if she felt slighted, that's on her.
Definitely felt slighted. I would really like for her to get a public relations team.
Oh, damn.
I would really like for her to do that. I would really like for her to let somebody else handle what she says on social media.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I would really like for that to be the case. It's just not. I don't know. Like,
I wouldn't expect it to have been like headline news like that.
bro, it's headline news.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, what, bro? And then the Houston Police Union was going crazy. Like, look at this.
Man, that's nuts.
I'm gonna share my screen. Like, I don't like this. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Now, it is kind of funny. Like, not even gonna act like it's not. Because it is kind of funny. Like,
oh no.
They made this picture.
I'm the county judge.
Look at it, but they trolling so hard. Dear internet, you're welcome.
Lord.
Like,
it's cold. Oh, I thought I said,
where
please.
is
I
it?
hope that's not.
Is that's the only one? Oh, here you go.
Being shoved. I mean, but look, without a valid shoot seat, right?
Right. Makes total sense, right? This was the first one. Like, and they talking about disclaimer, satire, right? And this, I saw this, and it was like, I really hope this is not true. Then I got on Twitter, and then the Chronicle wrote about it. And I was like, damn, dog.
It's very true.
This is very true. Like, damn. Like, and, you know, as the story started to develop, right, because I'm on a rodeo committee, and they send us emails and stuff like that. And they sent an email, you know, saying, like, you know, what happened and all that other kind of stuff. And, like, it's pretty much like this, right? And, you know, the shoot seats, right, they're expensive. And, you know, like, the rodeo is for, you know, to provide scholarship.
Yeah,
right, to kids and stuff like that, you know, uplift the greater Houston economy and stuff like that. And I just think that, especially like on her way out, you know what I'm saying, because she chose not to run for re-election, I think that this just, it just doesn't do good things for the future. Like, for the future, I feel like for the future of like her political career, possibly. And you know what that looks like, right? Because it's just, I mean, you get in the comment section, these people are railing. Like, they are railing. And they have been railing. When I said, damn.
I have to do my digging. That's what I have to do, my digging. Because at this point, I saw the headline, but I didn't make nothing of it. I thought that was normal. Like, you ain't got no ticket, you're going to get removed. That's security. I don't care if you're the city judge. Like, what that mean? That's for your safety, probably. You know? Like, that's what I would be thinking.
I mean, I don't know. It didn't really, it was not cool. It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. But we're going to get out there. We're going to go and we're going to talk about, We're gonna talk about Trump. How you feel about the Iran war, bro?
I don't know. They say not to put your head in the sand and think nothing's going on, but what can we do? Because we ain't gonna tell them to go do all this, and they say it's like a security risk and all that, but like they can't really explain. Like I think yesterday Trump they had just said in like a briefing, they had no real way to explain the reasoning for them even killing the other supreme leader.
Yeah,
I mean, other than he's spewing the same shit he's been spewing for I don't know decades, years, or decades. They said since like the 80s.
decades.
Yeah, so
Decades.
At this point, it's like I don't know. There's no real reason. Are you just trying to swing your dick around and show who's got the mightiest military? Because at this point, there's no real reason. So that's how I feel. I feel confused. But what can we do? Like, what are we gonna? Everyone not banding together. There's a lot of shit going on in the world and today in our society, in our country alone. Like inflation's one thing, but like I just put gas in my car, and the gas prices in Texas are insane. I can only imagine what they're going through in California. So we're all affected. That's what I think. Confusion.
I too, and well, I'm not necessarily confused. I mean, I got a lot of, I would say, at this point, they're conspiracy theories. But one, I think all of this is happening because the Epstein files is like ramping up, and everybody's like pushing more and more and more and more and more, and a lot more Republicans are pushing, for them to like handle this, right? Like every day you get online, you see somebody saying the government is run by pedophiles and this and that and the third, and blah 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 blah. And I think the people really want to reckon in on that, and I think this is a really good distraction. Like, and I'm hearing a lot of scholars and stuff say that too, like that this is this is a prime way to at least like subvert the conversation for a specific period of time, like so that they can, figure out the best strategy, like to deal with, like, what I'm saying? Like I was saying about the county judge, like, how we gonna PR this? Right? Like, they saying his Trump name was in there a whole bunch of times.
I mean, he's one of the most brought up names on that.
You know what I'm saying? So what you do, you go kill the supreme leader, Ayatollah Khomeini. Right? Like, and now they saying he not pulling out of there until he get complete surrender. He want complete and total regime change. But Khomeini's son is in charge now.
Yeah, and he's already not backing off of that stance. I think he just closed the port or something like that.
The Strait of Hormuz is where, like, I think 80% of the world's oil comes from.
Yeah, right? Most of the world's oil comes from.
What we paying $297?
They just said $200 barrels were coming. We're already doing 100, so ain't no joyride. So. That's over with. No joyride.
If you don't live in the loop, I can't scoot.
Yeah.
Like
driving back and forth, ain't no joyride. We gotta think before we travel now.
Dog,
this is insane.
It's
insane.
It's some wild. It's a lot of wild stuff going on. Like Trump made. Well, I can't. The lady Christy Noam, I believe her name was
the one that got fired.
Yeah, they were fired, promoted. We talked about this last week.
Fired,
promoted. Like, so they say she's not over the Department of Homeland Security anymore. She got another job in the government.
Okay.
Like, so
but you just said appointed, promoted. I thought she got fired.
Nah, like she did get fired, but then she got appointed.
Fuckery. I'm sorry. I didn't know if I could cuss, but that's pure effort. What?
Yeah, so she did get fired.
Okay.
But she got appointed. Like to something else.
Okay.
So
pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, and they made Mark Wayne Mullen the head of the Department of Homeland Security. He's not a police officer or FBI agent or like nothing.
He's never done anything.
No, he got an associate's degree in construction science.
Well, there we go.
Like
another unqualified over our lives and security when we go to sleep and wake up.
Like, yeah.
Wow.
He got an associate's
Oh, wow.
degree in construction science from some small school in Oklahoma. And and it's because he's a senator. Like he gets to like do this job. I assume like that qualifies him to be able to be the.
But I mean, how do you even get to become a senator?
Oh, I mean, bro, an idiot can become an elected official, bro. Like I'm like, you don't have ain't no qualifications to become nothing. I mean, like outside of the stuff that like you got to be a lawyer to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's really it. That's really the only qualification. Like to become a judge, stuff like that.
That's pretty wild.
Like, yeah, you don't have to do shit. You don't gotta go to college or nothing.
Nah, excuse my ignorance, because I'm thinking like when you things like that, like you're state officials.
Anybody can become
Like,
a state official. You don't have to do shit.
I mean, I could have said that knowing that Trump ain't done nothing and he's our
I mean,
president.
well, he at least has like a master's of business administration.
Oh,
Like,
okay, so
yeah, he do got an MBA. You know what I'm saying? Like he did go like the rich white route, right? Like for sure. That's usually what rich white people do.
He probably owed debt on his damn loans for that.
Yeah, I mean, no, probably not. He probably figured out a way to swindle the school into paying him for going.
He swindled schools, hotels, casinos,
everybody. Yeah, like I mean, usually like rich white people, they send their kids to these prestigious schools and stuff like that, and they build up these networks. They run for office because they know other rich people, so they help pay for them to be able to become. Yeah, you just gotta have money. Yeah, you really just gotta have money.
Oh, like, we're swindling.
You don't really gotta be anything of substance for real.
Crazy.
Yeah. You would think that because we're brown, right? Like so, then that matters. Like.
It does.
Now, you know what I mean? Like in our community, like, like did you get a degree, right? Or, like that matters.
They're going to look. They're going to ask.
Yeah.
But you're saying...
It don't matter, no. Like even a long time ago, like people who used to work on Wall Street, they didn't go to college.
Yeah, like the brokers?
Yeah, they didn't go to college.
But they just understood
They just knew people who would show them how to do it. Yeah, but they didn't go to college. They didn't make it... You had to get a degree to work.
That kind of reminds me of like stock trading now, or
like, Wolf of Wall Street, bro.
Yeah,
Wolf of Wall Street. Remember the guy that what's his name with the teeth? Jonah. Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill played his character like he was like a vacuum salesman or something like that before.
Yeah,
but that's all it is. Is really it's just sales.
Sales, yeah.
For real. So if you teach them how to sell, then like they can do it.
Yeah.
Right. Like I mean. Same thing. To be a politician, you have to be charismatic. You have to be likable.
So this guy, Mark Wayne Mullen.
Yeah, in his community. Very much so. Very much so. Charismatic. Very much so likable. Very much so. Somebody that the people in his community can look to and be like, he understands me and my issues, and I send him to this faraway land to represent us.
No,
because he don't say the right thing. So it don't really matter about like your education don't matter for real. Like in politics. Like now it's a thing.
I mean for sure.
But like we have had 1,000 idiots represent us.
I mean we got let me shut up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I mean so for everybody who don't know, if you aspire to be a politician, I don't care if you're black, white, blue, green, red. If you aspire to be a politician, you can become a politician. You really just need to be able to pay for your campaign and be able to enamor your audience. You want to think about these people like rappers, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like people listen to specific artists, like period, right? We're not just going to say rapper, right? Artist, entertainer, right? Because politics is theater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we all know that they're not telling us everything at all times. They're trying to keep us calm, so and so forth, right? Because they got to manage the crowd. Right? You know what I mean? So you got to have somebody who exemplifies like strength, calm, things like that, so that when there's a crisis or something like that, they will be expected to perform in a way that will like make it easy for the union to like go forward.
Right.
But again, you can just be anybody.
Right.
And get the job.
The more you know.
Yeah, no, definitely. Anybody can.
The more you know.
Anybody. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Any idiot can help run your city. Like If people think that person is, I mean, this person, they could just be cool.
George W. Bush.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he was cool.
C+ student.
Yeah.
Became our president.
Yeah. He did it the rich white people way.
2 times.
Right? His daddy was the president and the governor. You know what I mean? Like, and they were like oil tycoon. You know, they're not even from Texas.
Isn't that Arkansas?
No, he's from up north.
Oh, see, I don't know.
He's not from Texas, but he put on a good accent. He played Texan. He played Texan well.
Oh,
Like,
it makes my head hurt.
Where's he from?
We've been bamboozled.
He was born in Connecticut.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he grew up in Midland in Houston. That's what it said.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of it I can believe.
The line to
Yeah, I don't know how much of that I can believe. But he is not from Texas.
okay.
Like, that is not, he's not from Texas.
There's no way.
Yeah. But you would think that he's like a full bred Texan. Like, yeah, but he's not. But you know what I mean? Like, check it out. Somebody from Connecticut was the governor of Texas. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even got to be from the place. I mean, Stephen F. Austin's from Tennessee.
Damn. Never know that.
Yeah, he's from Tennessee.
Well,
Like, yeah, the more you know. You know, if you want to run for office and you want to win, put Booby in.
boobies.
Let Booby spin, baby. Let Booby spin. So, King, I want to ask you, right? I had this conversation with Sierra about immigration and ICE and things like that. I haven't spoken to a Hispanic person about it on the show, and I think I would like to do so.
Mm-hmm.
But as a child of immigrants, and people who have immigrated here, and maybe be on work visas or whatever the case may be, what is your perspective on ICE? As far as from an African perspective, I don't know if the experience is different than what Hispanic people are experiencing because they don't talk about other nationalities.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I can't even tell you if I've experienced hearing ICE being involved with like a Nigerian family, like somebody.
Really?
So I can't really give you anything on that. Now, in terms of like, just in general, I mean, it's immigration. There's all laws. They don't want us here long enough unless you add it to the dollar in some way.
Yeah.
So if you're not working or getting an education to stay here, they get you out of here. But like I said, nothing. I haven't ever heard of a Nigerian being removed physically or in a physical manner by ICE.
Really?
Really.
That is crazy.
Very crazy.
Damn.
You would think like outside looking in, there's a lot of people who come from Nigeria here just to visit.
Yeah.
And they end up staying here in some way. Getting
like completely illegal though.
Completely illegal. They do all the time. I mean, 409ers, bro.
What are they called?
In Nigeria, they call them 419ers.
401niners?
419ers.
419ers.
Yeah, basically just, finessers.
What does 419 mean?
419 is like the code. It's like the nickname. Oh, 419er.
419er.
Yeah, like that's just the street code of like knowing that person is on doing illegal shit.
Mm.
Thieving, stealing people. But Nigerians are known for scamming.
I mean, like,
but they're also smart. Like,
how true is that?
A lot of very much true.
Okay, all right.
Most of your scams that you would probably see, banks and all that stuff, a lot of that has stemmed from West Africa. And West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
They're running it up.
They're running it up right now. Like somebody could be. I mean, there was a thing where like people's IDs were getting hacked.
Yeah.
And they would use WhatsApp for you to like pay them on WhatsApp, but once you pay them, they still keep your account. Now you got your information. they're ruthless. A lot of the times, those IPs are pinging back to like Nigeria. So,
Mm.
yeah.
Mm. Kang is also a tech whiz.
Yeah.
You know, outside of being a production genius and an artist himself. Check him out on Spotify.
Big Kang.
Big Kang.
Kang.
Kang. Let me put that
Big
boy
Kang. Yeah, on everything.
Put that boy banner up.
But yeah, like yeah, that's funny that you said that about the ice stuff because I can't recall.
That's crazy. So have you heard the news about? Have you heard anything about like the mayor and HPD, like and how they are handling ICE?
You know, not really. I've just not really. I've only seen like the mass stuff that's presented to us, like ICE running up and killing people for no reason, like these like unlawful deaths and killings that's happened in the past couple months. But like other than that, it's been like them detaining families at the airport or some shit. Like, that's what I've been seeing. I don't get to. I'm horrible for saying this, but I don't try to indulge too much. Just turning on the news in the evening and watching what's going on in Houston because you're only gonna hear about two things in Houston: somebody got shot, and something like this, like ICE related or something like. It's never positive. Yeah. So I try to protect
your peace.
My peace. You know what I'm saying? I know the streets aren't like I know how Houston gets down, but at the same time, it's like it starts. When does the change start? You know. And they always say it starts with us doing something, but like we've been doing stuff for decades.
It feels kind of hopeless, don't it?
It feels hopeless. Like we try to do things and then we get brought back 10 steps because of the dollar, your tax bracket, where you live, like gentrification.
Fucking capitalism.
Like it is what it is, but yeah, like I said, I don't really try to pay too much attention to it. But like I see you have this here, like Mayor Whitmore. What's the?
So that's why I was asking you about your thoughts on ICE. You know what I'm saying? Being that you come from an immigrant family, and what y'all's experiences be, and would it be anything different than what Hispanic people are going through in the area, right? And because recently Mayor Whitmire told the police because two police officers did something they weren't supposed to do. Right, which happens, right, all the time, right? And normally when that happens, the mayor being the CEO of the city and like one of his departments, they usually, right. But I feel like that's a double-edged sword, right? Because we need these people to like protect and serve. You feel me? So you don't necessarily want them to quit or feel like you don't got their back. But like we gotta hold them to the flame, and be accountable for their actions.
For sure.
And I think that it's a delicate balance to have to try to navigate because if it's not super egregious, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, what do you do? Like, do you scold them like publicly, right? Because like everybody is watching the news and all of that kind of stuff. Like, how does that make them feel? Like, how does that also affect the morale of the other officers and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like, and how do those decisions trickle into how the policing is done in our city? Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? If they're going, like, what is their morale on the job, right? If somebody is being, right, like, shout out to the lady that died in the Heights the other day, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's a tragedy.
You talking about the random Robert?
Like,
that was so stupid.
Yeah, it's so dumb, right? Like, it's so dumb. But you know what I'm saying? When stuff like that is happening, you know what I mean? Like, you need police officers to have high morale. You want them to be, at least a little jubilant about, like, this dangerous job that they decided to take on. Right? You know what I mean? like it's like I don't see the police as like a negative thing anymore. And there was a point in time in which I did, right? Like, you know what I mean? But as I've gotten older and you know what I'm saying, I've begun to educate myself more and more and more just on the inner workings of like how governments are just big companies. Yeah. Right, and we treat these people like we gotta understand that the politicians are people. We gotta understand that the police officers are people too. And some of those people are fucked up.
Yeah, they are.
Some of them are fucked up.
And they're joining those organizations to have that like level of immunity in a sense
to be fucked up.
to be a fucked up person.
Yes.
Which we can feel it or see it when it happens, but we don't have a selection on who gets to be a police officer in our city.
We don't.
So it's at the whim of them who are training them and allowing these people to be the protectors and servers of the city taxpayers and whatnot. And we just have to hope we don't get pulled over by the guy
who is the dickhead.
Who's a dickhead at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks, but yeah.
It does suck. I mean, but like in my experience, I have run into very few of those guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I can say that
for sure. Especially here in the city of Houston, I don't like especially as a black person.
You said Houston, I'd say Harris County.
Yeah, Harris County for sure.
Because outside of that, where I've had my personal run-ins with the dickhead officers, they were definitely Prairie View, Hempstead, Waller, these outskirts.
Yeah. Harris County is I feel like it's a safe haven for like brown people.
Hey,
I feel like that. I feel like once you leave Harris County, you're in the danger zone.
Yeah.
You're in the danger zone. You got to watch your ass.
Yeah,
they're gonna try to get you. But so I was asking about the ICE thing because there's a bill, it's called Senate Bill 4, where like the Republicans who control the state house, they decided that they wanted to do something about the immigration problem because Texas has like the largest border, right? So they created a bill that makes it so that like the police like have they in some way, shape, or form they gotta cooperate, right? Like, or I don't know exactly what the penalty is. Most of the time,
this is for the police.
Yes,
the officials, like law enforcement.
Yes, okay. Right. Yeah, it just makes it so that like they gotta deal with the federal mandate because the state is wanting to deal with the federal mandate and it's trickling down.
Okay.
Like now, Austin is deciding not to participate, right? And we'll see what the state government withholds from the city of Austin because they are deciding to participate like that. Right now, our mayor is not doing that. Like he is not necessarily saying like HPD, y'all go get everybody. He's saying if you pull somebody over and they have an admin warrant from ICE, that they gonna give ICE 30 minutes to come to the scene to be able to like check and see if like this person is somebody that like should go.
What's see now hopefully I don't open up a can of worms. What would be like an admin warrant? What would warrant you to have that kind of warrant to say this random person
so
needs to be
an ICE administrative warrant is an internal civil document issued by ICE officials, not a judge, authorizing the arrest of someone suspected of civil immigration violations. But they allow arrests in public, they do not grant authority to enter the home without consent. That is from the ACLU of South Carolina. So key aspects of this warrant, no judge approved it. It does have limitations on their authority. They cannot enter private, non-public areas like a home without the consent of the resident.
So they're basically saying they can catch you on the streets, but they can't in whatever home that you're paying for. They can't.
Yeah, they can't do that. They can't run up in your house.
So they just got to hope to catch you inside.
Yes, and what's happening is our mayor is saying, okay, well, like I got to follow this rule and I got to follow this rule. You know what I mean? So that like, for whatever reason, right, he's deciding to do that. He's like, I got to follow these rules. So this is my way of following said rules by saying we're not telling HPD officers to go and find nobody or nothing like that. But if we do find you and you got an admin warrant, we're gonna get ICE 30 minutes to come.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. How you feel about that?
I don't know if that's like excessive, but
So that's what happened. The two cops, they took somebody when they found out that people had warrants and they took them to ICE.
Okay.
That's what happened. Yes, they took them to ICE and they not supposed to do that.
When you
Well,
said they took them, they
So yes, so HPD updates immigration policy after reports of officers taking immigrants directly to ICE agents.
wow.
Yes. So they changed. So the Houston police have changed how they handle people with admin warrants from ICE. After two reports that HPD officers were taking immigrants directly to ICE. A civil warrant allows ICE to make arrests if the person hasn't been attending immigration court or is in the country without documentation. So, under the new policy, if the warrant is found, a sergeant must go to the scene to confirm it before calling ICE. Once ICE is contacted, they have 30 minutes to arrive before the person is released.
Wow. That's I don't know. That's a bit excessive. 30 minutes. That means ICE is on every corner.
I mean, I mean, like in Houston, I like, you know, I've heard people talk about like the people walking around in the mask and stuff like that, but I have not seen it.
I ain't seen them.
Not here.
No, I haven't seen them.
Like I haven't seen it. Even like, you know, even when I travel, I haven't seen them.
No,
Like, I've only seen them on the news.
that's what I'm saying. Like it feels like I couldn't even tell you. Like
It's almost like
in our community, especially Nigerians, I've never heard someone being detained by ICE.
I mean, like as a Negro, I've never seen them.
Everyone who's had issues with ICE are Hispanics, South American descent.
It's almost like we live
crazy.
in like these parallel
universes. Yeah,
bro.
because like I don't, we're not affected by that in a certain way, but in a way we are affected because the people that they're arresting or withholding and stuff are doing things like the jobs that some people aren't trying to do, like construction, like home maintenance, cleaning, stuff like that, like landscaping. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them don't mind going to cut 1,000 yards a day or 100 yards a day.
Yeah,
they're the ones that are getting picked up. You know, so I don't know. It's pretty weird.
I mean, the craziest part about this is our police chief is Hispanic. Hispanic.
Oh man.
His name is Noe Diaz. No, I don't know if I'm saying it wrong. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. Noe Diaz. So he's Hispanic, right? Like so.
He probably is the ones that says, "Yeah, my parents are Mexican. I was born here, or whatever."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
that's crazy. Okay, so I mean, we've been Ryan, Nigerians don't be acting a fool. Yeah, so we're gonna get into this second 96 Mile song. Man, like Miles sent some jammers today. This one is called Sunshine Baby by 96 Miles. We're gonna check it out.
Sunshine, baby, you've been on my mind lately. Let's take a cruise, slow ride. I just wanna show off my lady. I don't care who sees me. I keep it P, I show my feelings. From the start, I've been so open, you the realest. Trendless. From the east side, she might trail. She bankroll, money counting up, check the digits. I got your heart and you got mine. We don't need a title to prove that. Tie my heart away on the dotted line. Pull the stars close to make the sky shine. Sunshine, baby, you've been on my mind lately. Let's take a cruise, slow ride. I just wanna show off my lady. You remind me of the sunshine, baby, you've been on my mind lately. Let's take a cruise, slow ride. I just wanna show off my lady. Let's enjoy the vibes. Let's just live in the moment. Might not see tomorrow, so let's make it like it's the last time. Tie our souls together, yeah, let's make it last for a lifetime. You remind me of the sunshine, baby, you've been on my mind lately. Let's take a cruise, slow ride, I just wanna show off my lady. You remind me of the sunshine, baby, you've been on my mind lately. Let's take a cruise, slow ride, I just wanna show off my lady.
Thank you. That's 96 miles with sunshine, baby. That's a jammer.
I like that one.
That's a jammer.
Definitely a good one.
That boy got hits.
Slapper.
That boy got hits. Certified. He's amazing. Check him out right here. 96 miles on all socials. Check him out. Fire. So, before we wrap up, Kang, I want to hit you with a blitz of questions, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got one more track for the congregation. Praise the Lord. You know what I mean? And make sure you hit that cash app. You know what I'm saying? Pay your 10%.
Oh my God.
Pay your 10%. I'm gonna be checking your tax returns because you ain't giving the Lord his due.
This guy.
Hey man, you ain't seen that boy on Facebook? Mm-hmm. Oh no, it's a pastor on Facebook told his congregation that he want to see all your 1099. He want to see it.
This is why
because y'all ain't coming up off that bread.
That's why I don't go to church.
The Lord need his peace, man.
Y'all pocket watching us.
The Lord need his peace, man.
Good.
He need it.
Grace.
He need his peace, man. Hey.
Pocket watching at the church houses.
Hey, what did he say? The Lord loveth a good giver. God is good,
hey, bro.
God is good all the time.
Wild.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Praise him. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop. Granted, I'm sorry. It was funny. All right, cool. So, all right, question 1, bro. Where do you think manhood stands in America today? Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, with the shift in, in the social construct of how men and women interact, the shift in the economy and things like that, right? The things that historically have made men have changed.
Definitely.
What do you think? How do you think that has affected men, and where do you think that puts manhood? Like, right, I'm saying that quotation marks. Like, where do you think that stands today?
I don't know if it's like just an America thing. You know what I'm saying? I know you said to America, but like manhood is definitely being infiltrated in the sense of like they added this masculine feminine kind of part of the conversation these days. Mm-hmm. But in a sense, is this that like one already. I don't want to be rude, so I'm.
Say what's on your mind, bro.
But manhood is being shifted with it being okay for men to come out of like their sexuality and stuff, right? They're like making it more in cartoons and stuff. They're like telling kids it's okay to like present yourself. If you're gay, you're gay. If you're whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So your manhood, like the thing of a manhood is the everyday thing, right? That makes a man.
Yeah.
If somebody's gay, just because he's gay doesn't mean that he's still not a man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they're telling, oh, that man's a sissy, this and that, because he likes another man. But no, that gay dude might still be able to do. He might use his hands like a man. Mm-hmm. So that's being infiltrated with that perspective.
Yeah.
But as well as like the weight of a man itself of like providing and being the household, whatever king or whoever the person controls. I mean, of course, now women are like, well, I mean, not the women just now, but it's been forever. Like most women in America, single mothers who take care of the house, mm-hmm. or they're the breadwinner of the house in general. So I don't know where it's being shifted. I don't know how to like really portray that. I can just tell you that men got to step it up.
Yeah.
I'd say that, like, as men, we all got to step it up and get back to what it used to be. I think people were so fixated on this whole poly life of having multiple women, right? Mm-hmm. But you don't understand, like, shit. Like I always tell people, my grandfather had 2 wives. You know what I'm saying? And he took care of both of them.
Yeah.
Made sure they were good. He retired. They retired.
Yeah.
So that was what.
If you're gonna do that,
do that,
do it.
Do it. But understand, like, it wasn't like my grandma wasn't not aware that he had this other woman.
Yeah.
It just she didn't like it. He said he liked it and whatever.
Yeah.
That was what.
That's just what it was.
Because he said he's the man. I'm gonna do that, but you can't do something. I don't know. I don't know how that went, but I can just tell you freely. My family don't care. We know. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
God rest my granny's soul. It's just that's what it was. But he actually took care of them. So
Yeah.
when you say that about like where we stand, I mean it's still here, it's just being infiltrated. Like we're getting hit with so many things that it's so easy for us for women to say this not a man. Oh, he not emotionally intelligent. Oh, he ain't got his own crib. Oh, he don't make. I just saw something earlier. A lady saying she would never be with someone who can't make more than 150K. I mean, you got to look this way, make this much money, believe in God, do it. Like they're just eliminating the playing field.
Do you think that these social constructs are what make men? Or do you think it's something that we, right, like, that we are, because we both read, what's that, the book about Stoicism?
Not stoicism.
What's that? It,
No, you're not talking.
No, that wasn't a book about being stoic.
Stoic, yeah. I was gonna say you sent me you just sent me like the definition of stoic. Yeah,
Like
and like how people practice being in that state.
Yeah, like, but do you think that that, and coupled with the things that we were taught that like make us men, do you think that it is I think more like learned behavior than something that is more inherent?
Yeah, because it's like a lot of us. I don't know how to speak for you, but like for me, I'm relearning things that I learned that I thought was what it meant to be a man. Like okay, like they used to tell us men don't cry, but then you get older and you realize how actually it's very much okay for you to cry as a man because that actually in tune lets you know that you are able to free yourself of whatever may be weighing you.
Yeah.
A good cry might release, some weight on your shoulders. And that helps you approach something with more confidence once you release the fear. A lot of times crying is just doubt and all these other things that's bent up. You let it go. So you got to relearn that, right? And I feel like a lot of men were relearning things. Like, I mean, we talk about all the time. It's like, is the man supposed to be the strong arm not strong arm, sorry, but the women, you know what I'm saying? Like, is the woman supposed to bow down to their man, or is it really like, they say, oh, on a partnership, or is it something like a man understanding how to coexist with the woman of choice that he chooses to break barriers for and chooses to like, yes, let me do these things for you, but you still have to be my woman and do these things for me. But it's like I don't know, give or take, not 50-50 conversation I'm talking about real deal. Like you're about to bear my children. Well, I need to step up, and I don't want, like, at that point, it's like, I don't want my wife to be working. I want her to really focus on nurturing our child so she can be he or she could be the best healthy version. But men weren't doing that. Like a lot of men, like now when their wife's pregnant, she still got to work. She still got to do stuff.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that the economy is like.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's what we're having to figure out, and like that's where that state of manhood is. It's like what it was 40 years ago ain't the same today.
Yeah.
So like old practices can't be how our parents be like, oh, you should. I remember how I used to say, oh, y'all should be having kids by this time. Or you should have a house by this time. It's easy to say that then than it is now because everything's changed.
Yeah. True. All right. Yeah. Second question. Well, second and final question. What can, in your perspective, what can men do to strengthen themselves mentally, physically, and spiritually from your experience in your journey?
My journey.
Yeah.
I mean, being intentional for sure. Like not lying to yourself. Like you really want to better yourself. And that's like living with a conscience. Like some people can be out of their body and do things or like lie, you know, for no reason
Mhm.
and think it's okay. But like intentionally knowing, like, yo, I'm not supposed to lie. I'm supposed to do good. I'm supposed to do this. That's the first step. Because anyone, if you really want to like better yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically, for me, it starts with fitness. Um, and then from fitness, when you get to like your body, what you eat and what you put in is what you're gonna is gonna show, right?
Mhm.
It's the same thing with like what books are you reading? What are you looking at on social media every day? Like what are you feeding yourself? And working out, like how are you working out? Are you working out to failure or are you just going for workout?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Are you just doing barely enough? Or are you going in there to really strength train, to really get a sweat, to really be tired so that your body, that's what you're getting back.
Yeah.
When you put your body to the test, it's going to come back and it's going to get stronger and stronger. So for me, when I would say that is fitness, being intentional, and just, me spiritual, getting right with God, whether that's praying in your way, a
Right.
lot of Muslims these days that I know, like whatever keeps you centered and knowing that like it is about just being a good human being. I'm not saying like you go be a purist, but you should know right from wrong. You should know killing someone ain't unless you're defending yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like the bare
Mhm.
minimums of things you should know, and you should just move more righteous. You know, and,
Touche.
and that's where I wanted to start with myself. For me personally, when I had my own depression moments,
Yeah.
the gym, like that's where it starts. You need that time to yourself. You need to make sure your brain, you're able to think clear, physically, working out, mentally, some kind of like, you know, meditation,
Yeah.
mindfulness, whatever you practice, and then spirituality is just praying, or again, whatever that looks like for you. Everyone doesn't pray. It's not like getting on your knees and praying. That's not looked at by everyone. Some people really only have the mental capacity to pray while they're driving in the morning. And if that's driving in their car, I'm gonna say in the morning, but driving in their car, and if that's all they can really get to, that starts somewhere.
Mhm.
So never shun somebody where they can communicate with their higher being. That's my.
Mm. Touche, man. I hope that bless somebody.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I did forget something. Said briefly before we go into our last song. So like I was telling y'all earlier, Kang is he the best engineer I know. I don't know anybody better. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Miles got some fire mix on there.
Yeah, I even said that. Like, who's mixing his stuff? He's definitely sounds really good.
Man, it sounds really good. It's in the pocket.
And it's in the pocket. Yeah, like
It is in the
it's
pocket.
kind of hard to mix R&B. People always just think it's just like reverb and making sure it's like that, but no, like he's able to emit emotions with the mix,
Yeah,
in the lyrics. So that's A1.
he did a great job. He did a great job. So I do got a couple more questions.
Okay.
Because I forgot that we need to talk about music. I don't know
Oh yeah.
So what are your thoughts on AI and music, bro?
AI and music, dangerous in consumption, but productive in getting better at your craft, or say like if you're using it as a tool to speed up your learning of your skill set, whether that is producing or engineering or learning small details of either of the concepts. So
So I mean, you think it is a detriment?
if I were to explain it to myself, like if I were to explain it how you may know, somebody using Suno to write their song for them,
Mm-hmm.
and then getting on the internet and saying, "Hey, I have a new song," and it's all the what Suno
Yeah,
was fed, bad.
yeah,
But if I'm using Chat GPT on some real nerdy engineering, hey, I want to learn how to control RMS and LUFS. You know what I'm saying? That's like the way that's like part of the metering when we're mixing songs.
mm-hmm.
If somebody goes on ChatGPT to understand those elements or how to manipulate that in their process of mixing, because RMS can be controlled by like compression.
Mm-hmm.
It's just literally how the energy, the average level of something. You see what I'm saying? There's a
Yeah.
difference. You're having ChatGPT. You're having Suno make something for you,
Yeah.
but you're using ChatGPT to retool your skill set, like
Yeah.
small detail things. Because you can go on ChatGPT right now and be like, well, targets of loops or RMS or whatever when you're recording, mixing, and mastering. You can go into detail. That helps with getting better. So you have something to like fall back on, because at the end of the day, you still got to go use the programs and mix and
Mhm.
work on music to fully understand it. It's repetition.
Yeah.
There's no repetition in Suno. You just tell it, hey, make a song about me being sad. My girlfriend broke up with me. Boom, it spits out some lyrics. You get on your computer, you re-sing it. That's not creative.
Yeah.
So that's the detrimental part.
Yeah.
But if you're using ChatGPT or something else to be better, that's the productive part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's where my stance is with it.
That's a fair stance. That's a fair stance. So, do you think the government is doing enough to protect artists and their original work?
Nah. And I mean, I think the conversations are starting, but they obviously are allowing Suno, and there's like this lyric AI and all these other AI generated, hey, I'll write this song for you or create this beat for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's obviously they obviously don't have the checks and balances in order,
Mm-hmm.
because everyone don't even know what the real rules are. Like some people are thinking, cool, Suno writes this song for me and I'll go re-record it with my voice.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to remember, you didn't write any of that. So somewhere there's a prompt that's been printed in the cloud and remembers that you typed in these lyrics. Somebody can find it and say, oh, this is made by AI.
Yeah.
Especially if you go verbatim, word for word, what it said. And I don't think the government's really doing anything about it yet, because even streaming services haven't been able to like block or deprecate like how AI streams from AI songs are still being collected on PROs from like BMI and ASCAP.
Yeah.
And people are getting paid off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But then also people are getting sued off of it. So it's confusion.
Yeah, it's the Wild West right now.
It's a wild, wild west. Like nobody really knows. And until, like I always tell people, until something major happens or somebody loses out like a lot of money or somebody's catalog, something's effed up, that's when they'll really dive into it. Right now, no one's affected. They're just letting everybody experiment. And that's because they're letting the AI learn. Yeah, at this point.
Good assessment.
Yeah.
So, the state of hip-hop right now, where do you think it stands?
I think hip-hop's in a reset in terms of like, it really depends on how you look at it. If you're looking at mainstream, I think it's still, it's going to be however you view it. In terms of like, who's your favorite artist, your Drakes, Kendricks, whatever. Like they're making music for us. But I think in reality, because of like how music is being spit out so fast and whatnot, and of course hip hop is still the leading genre, like most songs uploaded a day. I think it's in a reset. I think everybody's just doing whatever. Like there's nothing like people can say is like a certain sound they're looking for, or a certain artist that's outside of Kendrick is the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just doing whatever. And if it catches, it catches. If it doesn't, you go back to the drawing board or you go to a different genre. It's like, I don't know. I still enjoy like hip hop. There's a lot of artists out there that I like that are new.
Who you got? Put them on game.
They got Destin Laurel.
Destin Laurel?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's pretty dope.
Okay.
I mean, of course, AJ McQueen. That's just working with AJ. Outside of that, if I never knew AJ, I would allow. If I was a parent, I would allow my kids to listen to AJ.
That's how I feel about Rex Life Raj.
Yeah, like Rex Life Raj is a great artist.
Yeah.
Like he has a great message,
and
he like once you listen to his music, bro played football. overcame losing. I don't want to say he lost both his parents, but I know he lost his mom recently, and he used that to like make more warm felt music to kind of like healing music.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? Like AJ from his trauma made healing music, but still make it sound gangster and be on really dope production. I like that.
Yeah.
That's where you kind of see where they're at. Like they're not talking about killing people. They're not talking about the stuff in the hood is going on. They're using that to paint pictures for people to think outside the box, think further than their environment that they're from. And it's a lot of artists like that. I mean, even Jid on a mainstream level should be getting more flowers, but I mean, he just got a Grammy nomination against up all these guys, so he's there. But like, everyone has their thing. Oh, he signed with Dreamville. Where was he? And it's like, bro, you guys say that, but he really is a great artist, like a great hip hop artist. Just listen to his music. Y'all keep trying to pit him against people, but listen to the substance. Listen to what he's rapping about. He's a really good artist. So there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that out there. It's just like I said, when I say hip hop's in a reset, like Lil Russell.
I like Lil Russell. He actually just sold 30K independent.
All right.
Congratulations, brother.
But you see that's a reset. That's a reset of the Bay Area sound, because what we've been hearing, like a lot of people don't like Larry June.
That's crazy.
A lot of people don't like Larry June. I love Larry June. I'd rather jam Larry June to feel like I need to go get some money or go have a great day, because that's what he rap about. He raps about having a good day. He don't rap about hating on nobody, killing nobody. He's all about good life. Let me go drink a smoothie, go get a workout in, go make me some money. Hey, go treat a nice lady to a nice lunch. Like that's what
dinner.
That's what he raps about. He raps about it being very positive in a cool way. But I can't sit up here and say that all hip hop's like that, because there's still the degrading, mindless.
Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie, but I can't talk shit. I'm a Kodak Black fan. But Kodak be gassing though. Like Kodak be gassing. Like he be having his moment, and I know he on a little dope. I get it, but he be gassing though. He be sliding.
And this is why I say, listen to what makes you, listen to what you like. I'll never judge anyone, because, I listen to everything from, what's my guy, Tame Impala.
I like Tame Impala.
You know what I'm saying? I listen to everything from Tame Impala to Gucci Man. But there's a vortex,
Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out 96 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out 96 in the chat, man.
Yeah, man. Your songs were dope, bro.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
When you come back to the city, bro, this who need to be doing your mixing right now.
Crazy.
Plug right now. Plug, bro. Get with my bro, man. Last question on this. Then we're gonna get into that 96. Do you think hip hop can be used to mobilize or inspire disengaged voters?
Absolutely.
And how so?
You gotta create, like, you gotta make those avenues and lanes that feel good for voters to be engaged in, right? I'd use it, for example, the homies with Reading with the Rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Smalls. Shout out Doug.
Shout out Smalls and Doug. Like they could use that to spark the minds, because their demographic are definitely like the elementary, middle school kids before they go on to high school, right? You put that in their mind, and they hearing music that or they're digesting and breaking down music that speaks on those kind of elements, right?
Yeah.
That will kind of hit them to be more engaged with voting, or not even just voting for like a president, but just being more engaged with their community. You get what I'm saying? And you got to think of like the artists that use Buddy Rowe, how they used AJ before to kind of like present that message to kids, like, like break this music down. But these are entities that are heavy into it. AJ used to be an activist.
Yeah.
Buddy Rowe is currently a lot of those high school students and freshmen in college. You know what I'm saying? It's just about what they hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they need to hear like songs like "Go vote, go vote" or something. It's just like in between the bars and the decoding, if they do put these small things, words, lyrics to kind of spark the mind, it will spark.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche. So I totally agree. That's that's kind of my like I don't know what to call it, my modus operandi, if you will, is to be able to try to figure out the best way to, really, especially, with being a Democrat, like how to bring culture more into what we're doing so that it feels more like community and not you being your finger being wagged at you saying you should go vote because people died.
Yeah.
Right?
It should be
I ain't gonna lie, excuse my French, but niggas don't give a fuck about that. They don't. Like people, you can see because they're not voting, right? Like so, you can't tell somebody, well, because somebody died, you should do this, and then feel like that is enough to get them to participate in what you don't want them to participate in. Like you gotta make it feel worthwhile.
Yeah.
And I know, right? Like a lot of I'm into it because I'm into it. It's because it's something I like. But to, the everyday person, like they, like why, right? Like I already got enough going on in my life. I'm tired, bills, kids, the economy is jacked up. They're trying to throw us into World War IV, like, you know what I mean? And, justifiably so, a lot of them feel like what has been happening is going to keep on happening because these people clearly don't care about us because they just do whatever they want to do anyway. Yep. So how do we change that? You know what I mean? Like, how do we make it feel more like they do give a fuck? They actually are advocating for us in a way that I can feel, that I can see it. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that hip hop as a culture, one, like because of respectability politics, like older people who look like us don't want to embrace the culture and let it flourish in the space because it's who we are now. You know what I mean? Like I seen somebody talking about Wale dressing how he dressed being 40, like what he's supposed to put on.
Yeah, they're thinking like he's supposed to put on a suit now.
Because he's 40? Right? Like that don't even make sense.
Jay-Z he go to the game dressed like that. Like they ain't on his head.
Like you know what I mean? Like why he got that's what I'm saying, right? Like is that rigidness.
Yeah, I get
it. That is blocking progress because like we don't dress like you. Or our idea of what success should look like is not so close to like what white success looks like. And I think that like grappling with that reality on both sides is what's creating this, like, I want to say cultural war inside of the community. It's, respectability versus like everybody else.
Yeah.
And like we see with hip hop and music, it has infiltrated everything.
Yeah.
Every genre of music. So why wouldn't it also infiltrate every genre of society?
But you got to understand that they tried to show that, but I don't want to just point out like white folks, stuff like that. But you think about Kamala Harris when Donald Trump, they were doing their election. Megan Thee Stallion was brought out to pump up voters to vote Democrat. Lil Pump, whoever else, whatever. They do that, but it's still like a status thing. But they're not listening to the actual people who be spitting like D1 from New Orleans. D1 from New Orleans be telling people like the real.
But don't that feel more caricature like than anything like what they do?
It's like what you say. It's politics.
It's theater, but it don't feel representative, right? I mean, like at least to me, right? Like I don't think it. I don't know.
Hey, Jay Electronica, one of the greatest rappers ever alive.
I mean,
He's been spitting about a lot of this craziness.
I'm a big fan of Killer Mike, right?
Yeah, Killer Mike.
I'm a big fan of Killer Mike, yeah. But I feel as though, like, right, like you got to send the right messages. Like there is a time and a place.
You're saying that, right? You're saying that right there. There's a time and a place. Killer Mike been rapping about this shit for years.
Right. I mean, this is true, but he also not like a hot lady.
But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're pointing out exactly where that's how hard it is, and we gotta champion these brands or these entities that are trying to push that.
Mhm.
Like again, reading with the rapper,
Mhm,
there is no barrier between if you're a hot lady or muscular dude that women will like. It's
Yeah.
like, yo, we're painting like this artist has a message, and we
Mhm,
want our
mhm.
students to break this down. They might catch something in between all that. That's where it's at.
Touche.
Because Killer Mike has been rapping about this.
He has been.
Community. He's been rapping about this. He's been La Russell without the social media feeding of that sense.
Mhm.
Killer Mike been doing a lot of stuff on his own because he grew
Mhm.
up on that Dungeon Family, come up. Like,
Yeah.
we already been doing it on our own.
Touche.
So yeah, just it's politics at the end of the day, bro.
At the end of the day.
It's funny. It's politics in music, politics in the world, politics in our neighborhoods, it's politics everywhere.
Politics is business and business is politics. That quote was said infamously by Texas State Senator Royce West, Triple D. What up, Roddy Mac in the chat? That boy Roddy in the chat. Yeah, man. Roddy in the chat. What's happening, baby? So, look, man, we finna go ahead and get up out of here. I got to go pay some bills. But any final thoughts, Kang? You know what I'm saying? You can tell the people where they can find your work if they want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my final thoughts would be, the world could be pretty fucked up right now outside looking in, but just make sure your world inside here is being nurtured and taken care of, because at the end of the day, we can't really do nothing what's going on outside. We can't what they say, control what you can control.
Control what you can control.
We can't control what's going on over there. We wish them the best. A lot of us, when I say a lot of us, do not want none of that stuff going on. But inside here, I'm nurturing this every day, and that should be number uno.
Hey,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Hey, man. Follow my boy on the socials.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Follow me, Big Kang 713 on everything.
We're going to plug that business. Follow him on the socials. If you want him to mix down something, you feel me? Hit him up. Ask him to send you some samples. I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed. You're not going to be disappointed. When I preview my new song, it's going to be mixed by Kang. And you're going to hear it on here. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. As for me is concerned, you know what I'm saying? Hit my cash app. It's time for tithes and offering. I need that bread. Y'all not finna come and have me on the pool pit once a week and you ain't gonna give me no money. The Lord want his due.
Oh my God.
All right? He want his due. He want his due. You know what I'm saying? Break it off. You know what I'm saying? I need that. You know what I'm saying? No, but seriously though, I love doing this with y'all every Thursday. This is the last 96 song that I got. Shout out 96. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you being a part of the show today. You know what I'm saying? It is an honor to be able to, you know what I'm saying, share. I love sharing music with people, period. So it is definitely an honor for, you to be able to let me preview your songs across the internet and the world.
On Beyonce.
On Beyonce's internet, in Beyonce's hometown.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So this song is called Better Half. That boy still crooning. He finna croon again. Ooh, woo, woo. Ooh, woo, woo. Can you woo, woo, woo? Can you woo, woo, woo? Can you woo, woo, woo? All right. Better Half by 96 Miles.
Roll up like a spade just to go with the pain. Take a little drive, rolling down memory
boy was on that thing. That boy, if you want to know what love sounds like, listen to 96 Miles, man. That boy say, I'm sorry that I get anxious and my ego tell me that I can live without you. What? Who is that? What is he? Luther Vandross or something? Like, what? Who wrote that? Smokey Robinson? Like, what? Like, no, the emotional depth is crazy. Yo, it's time to go. Man, Kang, I appreciate you, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anytime, bro.
This was great. I really hope everybody enjoyed us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make the show so much better every week. But it is time to go. Peace in the Middle East. Praying for all them people over there, man.
For real.
Y'all have a great weekend.
Later.